Hello and welcome to Your Local Note Weekly Update. I'm RJ and Mike is with me, and we are going to talk about what's happening in the Philly music scene this week. Got a lot of stuff happening, and also we got a couple of special guests that we'll be talking about. Want to promote some of the stuff that's also going on our website, like our podcast that we've got coming up, who's playing now and who we'll have next week. We'll start, though, with a video that we've got coming out from an artist. One of the first artists we've ever interviewed, Mike.
Yeah, he was our second podcast.
Was he our second?
It was the second one, yeah.
Viv and the Revival.
That's right.
He's got his debut album, The Introduction, due in October, but he's got a new video out, and it's called Criminals. Is that correct?
Yeah, Criminals is now posted on Your Local Note. It's off that upcoming album, which is October 8th is the release, and it's a very well done video. It's about love, it's about relationships. It's called Criminals. Just check it out on our site. I don't want to give too much away because it was a very well done music video.
Yeah, well, he's been, I'll tell you what, since we first met him over 2 years ago, and he's been releasing, a song here or there over the last 2 years. I mean, you can hear him just getting better and better as a musician and a songwriter. It's really cool.
Absolutely. I think he really dug in for this next release, too, because I haven't seen him around too much.
Right.
But he's always been releasing music. We've always been posting new music, demos, and things like that. So I think he's really dug in and really focused on this next release. Okay.
And just a real quick note, our current podcast right now is
Morning River Band.
Right.
Morning River Band, and as of today, so we'd say probably about over 40 views already on Morning River Band. So they're getting a lot of mileage here on the site. Get to know them. We only had a couple of guys on for the podcast, but you really get to know their music. Nice, quick songs, Americana, country genre.
Yeah.
Really good conversation we had with them, so check out that.
Yeah, the guys were fun. It was an enjoyable interview. And speaking of country, Peyton Taylor, who's a country singer out of South Jersey, she's got her official radio release of a new single called Small Town Paradise. So it's interesting to hear her. I mean, she's a very talented young lady. And the thing with country, though, that's different than the other genres is that, it's nice that they're playing around here, but unfortunately, they got to go to Nashville.
That's right. And she's been down there for a while.
Yeah.
And doing a great job. I know she's been playing some huge gigs down there, too.
Right.
And so there's a number of country stations up and down the East Coast that they're debuting this song, Small Town Paradise. And if you want to help her out, just call into WXTU in Philadelphia and request her song there, because that's definitely one of the stations on her list of radio stations that she's trying to get some spins.
Yeah, there's also Thunder Country, I think, out in Jersey. It's 106.5. You can call them, too. They should be, since they're a Jersey station, they should be playing a Jersey girl. So that's pretty cool to see that going on. Right now, we've got a guest with us. We've got Nick from The Fire, located on 4th and Girard in Philadelphia. Nick's going to tell us what's been going on. Say, hey, Nick, tell us what's happening.
Thanks, guys. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, September 18th, we have the Normal Bean Band on tour, which features Tom Constantine, a frequent collaborator of the Grateful Dead, with support from Sponge Cake and the Fluff Ramblers and the Wallace Brothers Band. On Thursday, the 19th, we have a really good indie folk and indie rock bill with Sonder, Charlie and the Foxtrots from Tennessee, the Fancy Balloons, and James Hearn. On Friday, September 20th, we have a big hip-hop show with Chase Allen headlining with support from Chris Vance, Deuce Phoenix, Mont Brown, and Puda Dappa. And on Saturday, September 21st, we have a great local indie rock bill with Gatherings, Roof Doctor, and These Animals out of New York City. Thanks, guys. Hope to see everybody out this week.
All right, thanks, Nick. I'll tell you what, the Fire is a pretty neat place to see some bands. We saw the Black Stars and Early Ape there, and it's one of those venues where you really don't have a bad seat in the house, so to speak. I mean, you're right there on the stage, and it's a lot of fun. So check that out. That's the Fire on 4th and Girard. Also, we've got some other stuff happening. Well, I'll go with you, Mike. What do you have there?
Right, this Friday you can catch Jordan White on Fox 43. That's in Central PA. I believe it's out of Harrisburg. Jordan White's going to be performing on Fox, and they're going to do a brief interview with him after that as well. And check out our concert calendar because he's got a number of shows lined up after this Friday where you can see a full live performance from him.
Also, there's a festival going on, or a music conference going on in Delaware, the Dewey Beach Music Conference that we talked about the last video, but I know there are some bands you wanted to just give a quick mention to because they're going to be there and they're friends of ours, or friends of the site.
Yes, absolutely. They've already, from last week, there's already been a few bands added. We have Ashley Leone is Friday night at the Rusty Rudder. You got the Naked Sun also at the Rusty Rudder on Friday. The Silent Signals right after them at Rusty Rudder. Then you got the Quixote Project is at Port on Friday night. Prima Donna's Friday night at McShay's. Supreme, this is the next day now, Saturday night. Supreme and the New Experience at Bottle and Cork. East of the West is at McShay's on Saturday at midnight. And then the Great Socio at the Rusty Rudder on the Taproom stage Saturday, 20 minutes after midnight. So a number of Your Local Note bands, but over 100 bands down at Dewey Beach this weekend.
And the shows are free.
Absolutely. Everything, it's free. Some might be all ages. These shows I know are 21 plus, but I believe it starts Thursday, and then it goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it's more than just live performance. It's a music conference, so if you're a band in the industry looking to learn more, if you're in the music industry whatsoever, it's a learning experience down there. So you're going to want to check that out if you have some free time this weekend down in Dewey Beach.
Okay, pretty cool. Also, Christy Lene, I don't know if you saw on Facebook, she's got a new CD out. It's called Chasing Infinity. She just had her CD release party last week. Looking forward to hearing some more stuff, and I'm going to try to track her down and see if we can get her back on for a podcast.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. She's been all over the country, and she's been, leaking out videos of her playing acoustic, and samples here and there. It's this is finally out. I know she's working on a studio album right now as we speak, but this acoustic instrumental album is going to be pretty great, and it's available now as of yesterday.
Yeah, and she's very talented. If you do get a chance to see her, you should go check her out because she can really play the guitar, and it's enjoyable to watch and listen to. Let's start going over some more shows. We got Saturday, September 28th, D. Chappelle and Ayatas.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Ayatas?
Oh, yeah. Ayatas, yep.
Okay. They've got an all-about music showcase going on at Downey's Irish Pub on South Front Street. And that's going on again Saturday, September 28th. Starts at 9 o'clock. Should be a great show. Haven't talked to those guys in a while, but they're good guys, so I'm sure they've got it.
You know who else is on that bill is Fresh.
Oh, okay.
Nick Fresh is there, too. So
good.
That's going to be an interesting night featuring a lot of good hip-hop, rap artists down at Downey's. I believe that's right on near South in Front, I think it is. Right in the corner there.
Yeah, yes, it is. It's on South Front Street.
Yep.
So check that out. Also, we got another guest with us.
Excellent. Yeah, we lining up in the next couple weeks. I believe it's on the 30th, Monday. We welcome back Dime Street Joker for a featured podcast. So we had him in studio already. They're going to be playing at Lit Ultra Bar on September 29th with a number of Your Local Note bands.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we have them coming up here next just to tell you a little bit more about that night on September 29th.
We got the Lit Ultra Bar coming up.
Yeah.
Next Sunday, 29th?
The 29th. MMR is hosting it with Gravity Given Productions. And
Forward Productions.
And Forward Productions, yeah. And we're playing with a bunch of cool bands that we haven't gotten to play with yet, so we're really excited about that. Who is it? Yeah. John and Brittany, Great Excuses, Great
Long Hits for Jesus.
Long Hits, The John, Black Stars. So it's going to be a really good show.
Yep.
And we go on at 7.
All right, it's always good to hear from them. I'll tell you what, Dime Street Joker, they work really hard. They're out a lot. They put out a lot of music, and I know we're going to be talking to them soon, and we'll be talking about their latest EP, which is, sounds really good. So always good to hear from them. And also the Great Socio. Not only are they playing there, but they've got a new video out.
Yeah, they've had Modern Grip out for a couple months.
Right.
That was their debut music video. They just started filming for their next video, which is going to be for their song Criminals, And what they're doing is on September 29th at this, it's called Rock Hard Sundays at Lit Ultra Bar.
Right.
It's by Gravity Given Productions and Forward Productions at Lit Ultra Bar on September 29th. They're filming the live performance footage for that video, Criminals.
Nice.
And so what they're asking for, and you can click the link below this video to get more information, they're asking for the crowd to sing along with their chorus. And it's not a hard chorus, it's 2 lines.
No, yes, yeah.
So click on the link below and see what the 2 lines are. Show up at Lit Ultra Bar on September 29th. Pretty sure I'm going to be there.
Yes.
We're going to get you out. I know it's a Sunday night, RJ. You know, it's a school night.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Absolutely.
We're trying to get in this video ourselves. So
yes.
help the Great Socio out, be in their video. But you're not only getting the Great Socio, as they said, as Dime Street Joker said, it's Dime Street Joker, the Great Socio, Bong Hits for Jesus,
right.
The Good Excuses, John and Brittany, Black Stars, and John. And it's all September 29th. $10 gets you in the door. 21 plus at Lit Ultra Bar. And this is just the kickoff show for what's going to be a recurring concert series called Rock Hard Sundays at Lit.
It's a great lineup. Also, real quickly, want to just throw this out here. I'm seeing this in our notes. A new video by Darby Trials is out there. It's for Flipside.
Yeah, it's Flipside, which is a song that we featured when we talked to them on our podcast. But the video is brand new, and it takes place all over Philadelphia, all having to do with the number 2. It's very creative how they incorporate just landmarks around the city, street signs, you know, just random people that, you know, have a pair of this, a pair of that. They incorporate the number 2, and because it's called Flipside. There's a flip side to every story is the chorus in that one, so it's a very cool video.
There's always a flip side to every story.
That's right.
All right, Mike. Who do we got coming up for our podcast on Monday?
We welcome in School of Rock, which I believe it's Fort Washington, I believe.
Yes.
There's a bunch of School of Rocks all around the area.
Yep.
We're featuring the Fort Washington School of Rock on Monday, and then, like I mentioned before, Dime Street Jokers on the 30th. And, of course, this week we have Morning River Band going as we speak.
Excellent. Want to thank our guests. We had Nick from The Fire, located on 4th and Girard. He gave us the lineup of all the bands that are playing for him this weekend. And, of course, we had Dime Street Joker pumping their show on the 29th. So it was great to have them on, too. So, Mike, that about wraps it up for us.
That it does. It does.
All right. We'll see you next week on the Your Local Note Weekly Update.